Hello guys, welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we are going to look into exercise 5.2 question 3 bit 2 from chapter 5 called arithmetic progression. So let's see what exactly is given in question number 3 bit 2. Moving on to the question. It is given that in the following epis find the missing terms in the boxes, and the given sequence is a blank box, then 13, again a blank box, then 3. That means we need to identify the numbers for these blank boxes. Now let us see how we can solve this question. Now moving on to the solution. Let us put the given epi in the below table. Guys, as usual, I always prefer to create a table for making our arithmetic progression calculations. The table will help us in putting the data correctly and without confusing among the numbers. For that reason, I have created a 4-column table with 3 rows, naming first term to first cell, second term to second cell, third term to third cell, fourth term to fourth cell, and putting a blank under first term and 13 under second term and a blank under third term and 3 under fourth term. Guys, we are going to find out these blank spaces. That means blank spaces for first term and blank space for third term. We are going to find out these 2 digits. Now naming A1 to first term, A2 to second term, A3 to third term, and A4 to fourth term. Guys, we are naming A1, A2, A3, A4 so that it will help us in making our calculations easily. So for finding out the above epi, we need to find out the common difference D and first term A1. As usual guys, always we need to first of all find out the common difference and then the first term value, that is A1 value. Once we get these 2 values, then we will be using the formula AN is equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D and find out the missing values. Now whatever the details we have, let us put them in the above formula. So we have the full details for second term as well as for fourth term. So let us put the above details of second term in this formula. So our calculation becomes A2 is equal to A1 plus 2 minus 1 into D, or 13 is equal to A1 plus 2 minus 1 into D. Here A2 is 13, so we have replaced A2 with 13. For that reason we got 13 is equal to A1 plus 2 minus 1 into D. N is 2 because it is second term. Now we can, or 13 is equal to A1 plus D, or A1 is equal to 13 minus D. Just solving this equation, we got A1 as 13 minus D. Let us name this as equation 1. Similarly, we have all the details for fourth term, so we are putting these details in the above formula. We get A4 is equal to A1 plus 4 minus 1 into D, or 3 is equal to A1 plus 4 minus 1 into D. So here A4 is 3, so replacing A4 with 3, and A1 we don't know, and here N is 4 because this is fourth term. Now solving this equation, we get 3 is equal to A1 plus 3D, or A1 is equal to 3 minus 3D. Let us name this one as equation 2. Therefore both the equations 1 and 2 are equal as we got the values of A1. So from the above equations we could see that we get A1 as 13 minus D from equation 1 and A1 as 3 minus 3D from equation 2. That means we got both the values for equation 1. So we can write equation 1 is equal to equation 2, or 13 minus D is equal to 3 minus 3D, which is nothing but replacing the values for equation 1 is equal to replacing the values for equation 2, or minus D plus 3D is equal to 3 minus 13. Just moving minus 3D from right side to left side, so it becomes plus 3D here, and moving 13 from left side to right side, it became negative there. So we got that minus D plus 3D is equal to 3 minus 13, or 2D is equal to minus 10. Just solving the equation, or D is equal to minus 10 by 2, or D is equal to minus 5. So guys, we got the common difference value as minus 5. Now putting the value of D in equation 1, that is A1 is equal to 13 minus D. Guys, we can put the value of D either in equation 1 or equation 2. Our main aim is to find out the value of A1. So either of the equation we can use and we can find the value of A1. Here I have taken equation 1 where I have inputted the value of D. So we got A1 is equal to 13 minus D, or A1 is equal to 13 minus minus 5. So that is equal to 13 plus 5 that is equal to 18. Now we can derive the other missing term using the values of a1 and d. So we got the values of a1 as 18 and d as minus 5. Now we can use these two figures or two values and we can derive the missing terms. a1 is equal to 18 we got in the previous step. a2 is equal to a1 plus d. Guys, we very well know that like in order to find the next term, if we add the common difference to the current term, we'll get the next term. That is what we are doing here. a2 is equal to a1 plus d. So that is equal to 18 plus minus 5, that is equal to 18 minus 5, that is equal to 13. This is what is also given. Now a3 is equal to a2 plus d, that is equal to 13 plus minus 5, that is equal to 13 minus 5, that is equal to 8. So a3 is 8, that is what we got now. Similarly, a4 is equal to a3 plus d, that is equal to 8 plus minus 5, that is equal to 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. This is what is also given. So we could understand that whatever we are doing is correct till now. Therefore, now the AP that we got is 18, 13, 8, 3, and the missing values that we derived are 18 and 13. Hope guys you understood this calculation. This calculation is pretty easy. Just I have taken so many steps to explain this calculation. You can do it within a minute. If you really like my videos, kindly subscribe and let your friends know. Thank you. Bye.